up? It's time 1822 here to do my NFL Week 3 predictions. So Week 3 of the NFL season kicked off on Thursday night, a game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons beat their ass 56-14. My man, Devin Hester from the U, broke Deion Sanders' punt return touchdown record in the house that Deion Sanders built. So far, the Bucs looking like the worst team in the NFL. A lot of people picking the surprise team in the NFL, including me. But at the game one, I said, hell no, they would not be the surprise team. The Falcons will compete for that NFC title. First game I started with is the Chargers at the Bills. Now, San Diego Chargers had a impressive victory over the champion Seattle Seahawks. The Bills defeated the Miami Dolphins last week, but nobody buying the Buffalo Bills. We all know they will not be a threat in this division and a threat in the AFC, period. I got the Chargers handing the Bills their first loss. The Dallas Cowboys versus the St. Louis Rams. The Rams defeated the Bucs last week with third-string quarterback Austin Davis. Who? Austin Davis. The Cowboys defeated the Tennessee Titans last week. They ran the ball to Marvin Murray. The defense looked well. Rams at home, they got a better shot at winning this game. But I see the Dallas Cowboys getting the victory. The Washington Redskins versus my Philadelphia Eagles. We all know the big story. RG3 dislocated ankle against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kirk Cousins came in, had an impressive game. They blew out the Jaguars to get the victory. My Eagles defeated the Colts at a nice comeback. I picked them to lose last week, but my Eagles won. So thank God. This is a toss-up right here. Deshaun Jackson making his return to Philadelphia. He going to play, even though he got a bum shoulder injury. I see my Eagles winning this game in a shootout. The Houston Texans versus the New York Giants. The Texans defeated the Oakland Raiders last week. The Giants lost to the Arizona Cardinals. Eli Manning was turning the ball over again, as usual. You know, even though the Giants are like a good team, the Texans ain't all that good. So I'm going to go with the Giants at home. The Minnesota Vikings versus the New Orleans Saints. The Vikings looked horrible against the New England Patriots. Got their ass kicked. The Saints lost to the Cleveland Browns by a field goal, but they returned it home. And we all know when Drew Brees get in that dome, he's going to light that shit up. The Saints going to blow out the Minnesota Vikings. The Tennessee Titans at the Cincinnati Bengals. Titans didn't look well against the Cowboys. The Bengals tore up the Falcons last week. And you look at the Titans, they don't have offense like the Falcons. So you know that defense going to get to Jake Lockers. That's nasty defense right there. The Bengals going to blow the Tennessee Titans out. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns. AFC North game. This is going to be a toss-up right here. You know, I already mentioned the Saints and Browns game. You know, Brian Hoyer had himself a solid game last week. You know, Browns had that victory, as I mentioned. The Ravens defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers the week before on Thursday night. Get their first victory of the season. Their Ravens defense is legit, man. It's back to being a Ravens defense we all knew from the last couple of years. The Browns are a good defensive team, too. It's going to be a low-scoring game right here. I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens in this game right here by a field goal. NFC North game. The Green Bay Packers versus the Detroit Lions. The Packers defeated the New York Jets last week. The Lions lost to the Carolina Panthers. Only scored one touchdown. This is going to be a shootout right here. I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers has a big game. Then they have the Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Colts lost last week. Jacksonville lost last week. I do not see the Colts going 0-3, so I got the Colts getting their first victory of the season. The Oakland Raiders versus the New England Patriots. Last week, you saw what the Raiders are because James Jones fumbled the ball twice. I've never seen that before. Twice. New England Patriots, no way in hell they're going to lose to the Raiders at home. New England Patriots in a blowout. The Saracens 49ers versus the Arizona Cardinals. Niners coughed it up last week against the Bears. They lost at home. The Cardinals with Drew Stanton looked good against the New York Giants. Ted Ginn Jr. Once that punt return for touchdown happened, it was over. I got the Cardinals going 3-0 in this right here. 3-0. Yes, they'll be 3-0 when they defeat the San Francisco 49ers. The Super Bowl rematch. The Denver Broncos versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Broncos defeated the Chiefs last week. Seahawks, you know, I mentioned he lost the Chargers, and they said Richard Sherman got exposed. Not really. Just gave up 3 receptions. It will not be the same outcome as the Super Bowl, score-wise. But the Seattle Seahawks will get the victory over Denver Broncos. I do not see Seattle losing at home this year. Only if they play somebody in the NFC West. That's the only time I see it, actually. But it ain't going to be the Broncos. Somebody from the West going to defeat them at home this year. But people teams out the conference, won't defeat them. The Kansas City Chiefs over the Miami Dolphins. This game right here will probably be the game that everybody want to watch. The Miami Dolphins will defeat the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs are frauds. It wasn't going to be the same team as last year, like we all knew. A Sunday night football game. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Carolina Panthers. Pittsburgh Steelers defense is horrible. Carolina Panthers defeat the Lions last week. That defense is still legit. The offense looking a lot better than a lot of people expected. Would not be a high-scoring game. I got the Carolina Panthers defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Monday night football game, Chicago Bears at New York Jets. The Bears are present come against the Niners. Jay Cutler 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Surprise, surprise, surprise. The Jets, Marty Mornaway, fucked up last week. Called a time when the Jets scored a touchdown. So New York Jets. Geno Smith, Jay Cutler could throw a combined 6 interceptions in this game. There's a chance. I see Jay Cutler turn the ball a lot in this game right here. So like the New York Jets defeated the Chicago Bears on Monday Night Football. So my prediction for NFL Week 3. Can't wait to watch these games this Sunday. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.